Hi guys, so today I want to show you what came up from last year. This is zone 6. I'm in New Jersey, South Jersey, and well basically I started this from seed last year, and that was around February, and then I planted out around April. And look at this, isn't that gorgeous? This is sea holly, so that's that beautiful striking blue flower. And this was a biennial, so I didn't get any blooms last year, but look at this. This is just huge this year. And let me show you what else I have. So there's a lot of things I just self-seeded. I didn't have to do anything. For example, down here, that I'm having some cover for it because I really want to kill all the weeds, but underneath it I had this beautiful, why did I forget the name right now? Nigella. That's what it is. So I had a lot of Nigella and they just self-seeded. But there is a lot of weeds here that I want to kill. So I'm just going to go ahead and close it. I did save some and they are coming up really nicely. So I'm going to be replanting those. But basically they just came up on its own. And then this, I started also from seed last year. And now they're here. So I can't wait for this Sweet Williams to come up. I believe that they're color pink. And let's see what else came up on it. So this is a jarro, and Colorado jarro is supposed to be perennial, and yes it is because it came up. So I'm so happy when I can just plant something and it comes up, or they just self-seed. Another thing that self-seeded was this beautiful, gorgeous. So this is Buplorum. It is so many that I do have to thin it out, as you guys can see. But this basically self-seeded itself from last year. But basically they're everywhere and I love it. It's all the way over here. Oh, and something else that I am so excited and happy about is this Ireland bells. So they are so finicky. Like it's been so hard for me to grow them. Year after year I tried and basically nothing happens. So last year I just sprinkled a couple and then I just let it go. I didn't even touch it and they self-seeded, and here we are. And I really can't move them because you can't really I haven't been able to transplant them. They kind of just don't like it. But I mean, I'm gonna try because I do have to thin it out. As you guys can see, they are too close to each other. But basically I only had about 3 or 4 that made it, and a lot of those little seeds made it here, which I actually had saved them, so I didn't even know that they had fallen. But it's okay, I'm happy about that. And then I also have some larkspur. Larkspur also self-seeded itself quite heavily in between other weeds, but that's okay. So I do have to thin it out, but I'm just so happy about it. Nothing like just having a garden, putting seeds one year and then them just self-seeding itself, and then just thinning it out and free plants, right? I wish. Well, it is, but I still have to do a lot of work. But that's okay. I don't mind. I love gardening. What else can I think of that's self-seeded? So surprisingly, I had a lot of cornflower out there in the field, but I didn't see anything. But it did self-seed here. Basically, in this summertime, this is my work area where I'm arranging after I cut them. I try to clean them up, and so a lot of seeds fell here, and this is what we have. Cornflowers with more larkspur. So I do have to remove this one of these days. But yes, that's basically it. I have some of this more sea hollies, and these were by root and they did come up. There's another one up there, and here's another one. So I'm very curious to see how they're gonna do and which one's gonna have more, either the roots or the ones that I planted from seed. Now the roots that I planted last year that I got at Walmart, I did get a stem of flowers. So if that makes any difference, I did not get any flowers from the seedlings that I started, but that's okay. And then Here's some snapdragons. So these are from last year, and I have left them through the years because I noticed that some of them come up again. And here's a good example of it. So this is dead, but as you guys can see, there is some new growth down here. I'm not exactly sure of what variety it is. I do have to say it's not my favorite because they don't really last long in the vases. So I don't think I'm going to grow a lot this year, but they're still beautiful. I still love them, and I'm glad that I left this down here. As you guys can see, there is more growth here. So that's the reason why I don't really bother taking them out. And there's more here. And yet they are starting to have a lot of new growth. All this is just green. So I'm so happy about that. And I don't see anything else, but that is how the garden is looking. It's still looking pretty empty, but in no time this is just gonna fill up, and there will be one thing that I always say that I grow the most is weeds, but that's okay because in between those weeds I will have beautiful flowers, and even better, they self-seeded itself. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have any questions, you can just tell me in the little box below, and I'll try to answer them as best as I can. Take care. Bye.